Now let us have a look at a full-fledged HTML server. So again the same thing, I have already written down the code, so it is inside this server folder. So I opened it, so it is here, weather server.py. So I open it with Python ID. Okay, so now let me show to you, and let me make it a whole full screen. Okay, so now there are two things we are doing. So up to here it is the same. So only new thing you can see, I have one new function called render template. Okay, because I now want to make some HTML pages, so I need to render the HTML pages using the information that we receive after asking to the server. So it is also same, I have changed the name of the function from hello to weather. Okay, so it was earlier hello, now it is weather. So what it is doing, it is asking the same server, okay, for information of Mumbai location, and whatever it is getting in the r.json means I am now parsing it into JSON data. So I should have told this earlier also. And then temperature and humidity similarly we are getting out. Now the thing is, we need to serve a HTML, right? So not only print on the screen here. So the so it is so Flask has a way to create HTML. So I'll show you that first. So if we go here in the server, so in the same folder where your Python is running, you should create one folder named templates. So don't change anything else, use templates only, that is the name. And then inside templates, so let me first create a text file. Okay, so it is like this. So open a file. Okay, open just from accessory, open a text editor, normal text editor. Okay, so write anything, okay, just maybe this, and save it as in your server folder. Where is server folder? Server, inside templates, and name it like some HTML. Okay, sample, and force feed it as HTML. Okay, and save. Okay, once it is saved, so it is taking some time because I am sitting far away from my router. So once it is saved, you can go inside these templates and you can see and close your file. So you can see sample.html. Now you can start typing. So open this HTML. So I am now not opening this sample.html, but I am opening the other one, main.html. Okay, open it with text editor, right click and open it with text editor. And then I'll not teach you how HTML is written, but this is simple HTML format. Like it start with something HTML open, and then body open and body close, and so this is header 1 and this is header 2. So weather station, this is a fixed hard-coded thing, but then temperature and humidity we want to be variable, so we want this. So in double curly brace, it means we are importing this data from the Python code. Okay, and how this data is given to this HTML, that is given through this template. So template temp is equal to temperature. So wherever the Python find this temp, like in here, so it will be replaced by this variable temp, and this hum will be replaced by this variable hum. Okay, so that is how it works. And then it will render. So this is just the render function. What happens inside it we don't know. So you need to name your HTML. So like styled, we will see how it is styled in the next video. So let us just render the main.html for now, and we render it with this data, template data, and then again we run the server here, and so we need to save it. But anyway, if you go and if we try to run it, it will show us the error, the same error. So we should run it as a sudo user, okay, super user. So then now let us run our server from sudo command. Okay, so here we are. So we are at home, so we need to first change directory to server. Okay, so this is how we change. Then we should use sudo power sudo Python. So the Python application will be used to open this file, and our file name is, what is the file name? Sorry, I forgot. Weather the dash server.py. Okay, so weather dash server.py, this is what we want to run. So let us see if the server opens up. Yes, the server is working now. So now let us try to access it. So let us access the root of the server. So 192.0.105, sorry, 0.105. So you see it is giving us a HTML file now, not just a text. So that is what our HTML file was, and it is serving that to us. Okay, and if we refresh, so we get some other value, because if the value changes there, the value will change here, and we can like automate this browser to self refresh every 15 seconds, so we can have a fresh data every 15 seconds. So that is how our server is now working, so we can access our server from outside. So now let us see, because we haven't said if any route is applied on in, what it does, because there is no programming about it. So it says not found, so the server is replying with not found. There is no such route defined in your program. So that is how it works. So we can like put things in the server side programming, like /Mumbai /Delhi /Kolkata /Bangalore /Chennai. So that way we can get temperature and humidity values from different cities. So that is how it works. Okay, but for now it is programmed only for the route, so it is giving us a value of Mumbai when we are asking it for the route. So let us now run our server and serve a very good formatted nice looking HTML page. Okay, to change our server side coding, we need to stop our server first. So to stop our server, I actually closed this window, this CLI window. So I will again open it and run our code. So you can just up arrow or down arrow to get the earlier comments that you have run, so you need not type them all. So I do 2 up arrows and then I run enter. So our server should start running again. So now I want to stop the server, so you can stop the server using Control-C, and it will stop the server and it will come out. Okay, so now let us go back to our code, Python code, which is here. So now I want to send the data to main.styled. So I have one HTML page which is already styled. So let me save it here, and I would like to show you the styled HTML. So let me get into the templates. Okay, so here is the template names -styled. So please don't mistype this name in the code, so then it will not work and it will show some error, and open it with text editor. Okay, so you can see in this HTML I have actually included some cascade style sheet, which is called CSS. So HTML and CSS. So this is HTML and this is the style sheet. So you can see this is I have made some buttons with some cascading style sheet, and I have used those buttons here. So in the temperature will be shown within a button, and that button will have some color based on the class chosen. So this class is and buttons are defined here. So this is a bit styled, so I will not explain HTML and CSS here. So anyway, so let us now run our new code, and so it will serve the new server. Okay, so we have already saved our code. So let me now run this again. Sudo python, so just up arrow and run. Okay, so server started. Now we'll go open our laptop browser, and now we are trying to access our server again, 192.168. So it is here already. Let me select it. So let us see now. So now see, it is very nicely styled. So this is how you can serve your nice web pages from your Raspberry Pi server. So also let us have a look at the mobile screen, so how it looks like when someone access our server from mobile. So here is it is. Let me click it. So let it come. So here it is. So we have a refresh button also below, so we can just press refresh and it will refresh it again. So this is how it looks like when someone, so it is the same in mobile phone or the desktop. So the page is styled such a way, it is always centered and it always mold to the size of the screen. Okay, so this is how a server is done.